In 2025, NFTs are not only surviving, they're thriving. From revolutionizing the art world to reshaping industries like gaming, music, and real estate, NFTs have proven they are more than just a fleeting trend. Whether you're a creator, a collector, or someone who's just curious about this digital phenomenon, you're in the right place. In this episode, we're diving deep into why NFTs are still going strong in 2025 and why they're here to stay. Let's get straight to it. Why are NFTs still relevant in 2025? Many thought they were a passing fad, but here we are, witnessing a boom in creativity, adoption, and innovation. So, grab a seat and let's explore the key reasons NFTs are still reshaping the digital world. One of the most powerful use cases for NFTs continues to be in the world of digital art. Back in 2021, NFTs provided a way for artists to sell their digital works as unique assets, opening new doors for creators who were previously restricted by traditional gallery systems. Now, in 2025, this trend has only evolved and matured. The rise of virtual galleries has made it easier for collectors to view and purchase NFT art. These immersive platforms, combined with virtual reality and augmented reality, have created new ways for art lovers to engage with their collections. Artists from every corner of the world can now have their work seen by a global audience, with no need for expensive gallery representation. This has democratized the art world, allowing creators to retain control over their works and their profits. Thanks to blockchain technology, NFTs provide clear ownership records and verified provenance, ensuring that the buyer owns an authentic piece of digital art. This concept of irrefutable ownership has given art a new sense of legitimacy, making NFTs a permanent part of the art market. NFTs have revolutionized the gaming world, and their influence continues to grow in 2025. These non-fungible tokens have changed the landscape by offering a unique way for players to truly own, trade, and invest in their in-game assets. Whether it's skins, characters, weapons, or virtual land, NFTs allow players to participate in the gaming economy like never before. As gaming continues to evolve, the introduction of NFTs in gaming has provided not only a new form of ownership, but also an entirely new way to interact with games and game economies. The concept of play to earn has completely transformed how gamers engage with their favorite titles, making it easier for players to generate real-world value through their gaming activities. Before NFTs, players spent countless hours leveling up, unlocking special skins, characters, and weapons, only to see them disappear when a new update was rolled out or a new game season began. NFTs have changed this dynamic, giving gamers true ownership of their in-game assets. NFTs enable players to own their assets even after logging off. No more worrying about losing or resetting progress. Whether it's a rare character skin, a powerful weapon, or a special piece of in-game real estate, NFTs ensure players can retain ownership of their valuable assets for as long as they want. With NFTs, players can not only keep their items, but also sell or trade them. This opens up a whole new world of possibilities, where in-game assets can be bought, sold, and exchanged for real-world value. Imagine having a rare sword in a fantasy game and being able to sell it to another player who's willing to pay real money for it. This has become the new reality for many gamers in 2025. For the first time, players can directly monetize the time and effort they've put into the game. Instead of just accumulating digital rewards that are locked in the game and inaccessible in the real world, players now have the potential to earn real-world value from their gaming activities. This shift has turned gaming into a viable economic activity for many players worldwide, allowing them to generate income in a space they previously only considered a form of entertainment. One of the most exciting developments in the world of NFTs and gaming is the potential for cross-game compatibility. Imagine owning a unique skin or item from one game and being able to use it across different platforms or games. This wasn't possible in the traditional gaming model, where each game operated in its own silo, but with NFTs, this kind of interoperability is becoming a reality. With NFTs, players can carry their assets from one game to another. This means that a rare skin or item that a player buys in one game could potentially be used in another, allowing for an entirely new level of cross-platform integration. For instance, a special armor skin purchased in a role-playing game could be used in a battle royale game or an adventure game, creating a seamless connection between games and gaming experiences. NFTs also enable a universal marketplace, where in-game items can be bought and sold across different games and platforms. Imagine a player purchasing a rare item in one game and selling it on a decentralized marketplace, where players from other games can browse and purchase it. This not only enhances the value of in-game assets, but also creates an interconnected economy between different games and virtual worlds. This level of cross-game compatibility could open up opportunities for developers to collaborate across platforms and create shared universes, where items and assets can move freely between different titles. For gamers, this means even more possibilities for customization, creativity, and exploration, making the gaming experience even more immersive. The concept of true digital ownership is perhaps one of the most important aspects of NFTs in gaming. Before NFTs, in-game items were controlled solely by the game developers, leaving players with little to no control over their possessions. With NFTs, this has all changed. In traditional games, developers could delete or reset a player's progress or in-game items at any time. However, NFTs offer a new form of immutable ownership, where assets are stored on the blockchain, making them secure and unchangeable. Players no longer have to worry about their rare items being taken away or erased. These items are permanently theirs. Since NFTs are stored on the blockchain, players have full control over their items. There's no central authority or game publisher that can take away what's rightfully theirs. If players want to sell, trade, or keep their items, the decision is entirely up to them. This opens the door to a more player-driven economy in the gaming world, where players have more control over the digital assets they've acquired. The blockchain technology behind NFTs ensures that each transaction and transfer of ownership is recorded and verifiable, providing a level of transparency that was never possible in the traditional gaming ecosystem. Players can track the history of their in-game assets, verifying their authenticity and rarity. This transparency helps to build trust within the gaming community, as players can verify that the assets they're buying and selling are genuine. NFTs are not just changing the way we interact with video games, they're also making their mark on the world of real estate. While virtual land has become a prominent part of the metaverse, the potential for NFTs in the real-world real estate market is just beginning to be explored. In 2025, NFTs are helping to bring more transparency, efficiency, and accessibility to the world of property investment. The concept of digital land ownership has taken off in virtual worlds like Decentraland and the Sandbox, where users can buy, sell, and develop virtual land using NFTs. This has sparked a whole new industry focused on virtual real estate, where digital properties are bought and sold for large sums of money. As more brands, influencers, and users create their digital presence, virtual real estate has become a hotspot for community building. In Decentraland, for example, users can build virtual stores, galleries, or event spaces on their digital land, which can be accessed and visited by other players in the metaverse. Many individuals and companies are now investing in virtual real estate as a way to diversify their portfolios. Just as physical real estate can appreciate over time, so too can virtual properties. In fact, some early investors in virtual land have seen significant returns on their investments, especially as more brands enter the metaverse and seek digital properties for marketing and advertising purposes. The growth of virtual real estate platforms has led to the creation of dedicated NFT marketplaces for buying, selling, and trading digital land. These marketplaces allow users to access a variety of virtual properties, which are tied to specific locations and are often scarce in nature, increasing their value. As the metaverse expands, digital land ownership will continue to play a central role in the virtual economy. Real estate tokenization is one of the most exciting developments in the world of NFTs. Traditionally, investing in real estate has required large sums of money and significant capital. However, through NFT tokenization, it's possible to divide properties into smaller, tradable digital shares, making it easier for individuals to invest in real estate without needing a fortune. With tokenization, properties can be split into fractions that are represented as NFTs. This allows people to buy smaller shares of a property, which makes real estate investment more accessible to a larger audience. A property worth millions of dollars can now be owned by multiple individuals who each hold a fraction of the NFT that represents ownership of the property. Tokenization also brings more liquidity to the real estate market. In traditional real estate, buying and selling properties can take months or even years. However, NFTs can be bought and sold on a blockchain-powered marketplace, making it much quicker and easier for investors to liquidate their assets when needed. This has the potential to democratize property investment and create a more efficient real estate market. One of the most significant advantages of real estate tokenization is that it opens up property ownership to global investors. Anyone with access to an NFT marketplace can now invest in real estate across borders, creating a truly global property market. Whether you're in New York, Tokyo, or Buenos Aires, you can invest in high-value properties and gain exposure to the growing real estate market. The music industry has long been dominated by record labels, distributors, and other middlemen who control the flow of revenue and access to music. However, NFTs have dramatically disrupted this model, offering a direct, decentralized way for artists to connect with their fans, sell their music, and even retain a lifelong stake in their earnings. By 2025, NFTs have become an essential part of the music world, unlocking a new realm of possibilities for both musicians and fans. Artists no longer need to rely on traditional record labels to distribute their music. With NFTs, they can bypass these intermediaries and take full control over their creations, earnings, and career trajectory. But how exactly are NFTs transforming the music industry? Let's take a deeper look at some of the most exciting changes happening in 2025. Before NFTs, artists were often at the mercy of record labels and streaming platforms, where they had little control over how their music was distributed or how they earned from it. With NFTs, this has changed. Artists now have the opportunity to control the entire music creation and distribution process by minting their songs, albums, or exclusive content directly as NFTs. One of the most exciting aspects of NFTs is the ability for artists to sell their music directly to fans, without the need for a middleman. By minting their songs or albums as NFTs, artists can distribute their work directly, ensuring they receive a higher percentage of the sales revenue. This not only gives artists more control over their earnings, but also helps them build stronger, more personal relationships with their fan base. With NFTs, musicians can embed royalties directly into the smart contract. This means that they can earn a percentage every time their music is resold or transferred between owners. Unlike traditional streaming platforms where artists often see a small fraction of the revenue, NFTs allow for direct and continuous earnings from their work, ensuring a more sustainable income stream for creators. In traditional models, record labels often retain ownership over an artist's music, leaving the artist with little control over how their music is used or licensed. With NFTs, artists have full ownership of their work, meaning they can dictate how and when their music is sold, licensed, or used in other media. This empowerment has allowed musicians to reclaim control over their careers and creative output. Just like in the art world, NFTs have opened up a new space for collecting rare and unique items, and music is no exception. Fans can now own limited edition songs, albums, or music videos as NFTs, which can be bought, sold, and traded. This has created a brand new market for music collectibles, where fans not only gain access to exclusive content, but also have the potential to earn from the appreciation of these assets. Imagine owning a one-of-a-kind song from your favorite artist. With NFTs, artists can create exclusive music tokens that are limited in number, ensuring that the collectible items hold inherent value. Fans who own these NFTs can enjoy their exclusive music, but they also have the option to resell the NFT if its value increases over time. Just like fine art, music NFTs can appreciate in value. If a song or album NFT becomes iconic or is linked to a significant moment in an artist's career, its worth can grow substantially. This introduces a whole new layer of investment potential for fans. What was once just a way to listen to music has now evolved into a way for fans to own digital assets that could become highly valuable. Beyond just owning music, NFTs allow for exclusive access to special experiences, such as virtual concerts, meet and greets, and behind-the-scenes content. Fans can purchase music NFTs that not only grant them the music, but also give them special access to the artist's world, creating a more immersive and intimate connection between musicians and their fan base. One of the most groundbreaking aspects of music NFTs is the ability to program royalties directly into the smart contract, ensuring that the artist continues to earn every time the NFT is resold. This feature completely disrupts the traditional music distribution model, where artists often receive little to no income from resales of their work. With NFT technology, artists can earn royalties on secondary sales of their music NFTs. For example, if an NFT of a song is bought by one fan and later sold to another, the artist automatically receives a percentage of that transaction. This allows artists to earn long-term revenue every time their music is resold, creating an ongoing, evergreen income stream. In the past, artists would often see a one-time payment for their music, with no ability to continue earning once the song or album was released. NFTs, however, provide a more sustainable income model, where the artist can continue to earn from their music for years to come, even after the initial sale. The ability for fans to trade and resell their music NFTs creates a more engaged and active fan base. Fans not only get access to exclusive content, but also become part of a larger community, sharing, trading, and investing in their favorite music. This increased engagement benefits both the artist and the fan, fostering a stronger and more loyal community. The fashion industry is another space that's been dramatically impacted by NFTs in 2025. The advent of NFTs has allowed brands to create digital fashion, exclusive collections, and even provide proof of authenticity for physical items. Fashion is now stepping into a new digital realm where the line between the virtual and the real is increasingly blurred. NFTs have opened up a whole new frontier for fashion, especially in the virtual worlds of the metaverse. Virtual clothing for avatars has become a massive industry, with people buying and selling digital fashion to express their style in online spaces. But NFTs are making this process even more dynamic and immersive. In virtual worlds like Decentraland, The Sandbox, and others, avatars can now wear customizable outfits, much like they would in the physical world. NFTs allow fashion brands and designers to release virtual clothing lines, which can be purchased, sold, and traded by users in the metaverse. These digital clothes offer new opportunities for people to express themselves online in unique and fashionable ways. Fashion brands are now hosting NFT-powered fashion shows in virtual spaces, allowing users to attend exclusive events, see the latest designs, and purchase the NFTs for the digital fashion pieces they admire. This combination of fashion, art, and technology has created a brand new way for users to enjoy fashion in the digital age. NFTs allow users to personalize their avatars with unique, rare, and high-quality digital outfits. Just like physical fashion, digital fashion enables individuals to express their identity and style in online spaces, creating a new era of fashion where the possibilities for creative expression are endless. NFTs aren't just about the digital world. They also have a huge impact on the physical fashion market. Several luxury brands are now using NFTs to offer buyers exclusive access to physical fashion items, such as limited edition clothing, shoes, and accessories. By purchasing an NFT, buyers can gain access to limited edition real-world items that are otherwise unavailable to the general public. This could be an exclusive jacket from a famous designer or a one-of-a-kind pair of sneakers. The NFT acts as a proof of purchase and access to the special item, creating a new layer of exclusivity in the fashion world. The integration of NFTs into the fashion world bridges the gap between digital and physical fashion. It allows fashion brands to create unique digital assets that correspond to tangible goods, giving consumers a complete experience that blends both realms. For luxury shoppers, NFTs offer the chance to buy rare and valuable fashion items with confidence, knowing that the NFT guarantees authenticity. This system not only combats counterfeit goods, but also adds value to the physical product by tying it to an exclusive digital counterpart. In the world of fashion, counterfeit goods have always been a problem. With the rise of NFTs, this issue is being addressed head-on. NFTs offer a digital certificate of authenticity that guarantees the item is genuine and not a knockoff. NFTs provide a secure and verifiable record of an item's provenance. By attaching an NFT to a physical item, consumers can track its origin, history, and previous owners. This guarantees the buyer that the item is authentic and rare, removing the uncertainty associated with purchasing high-end fashion goods. The blockchain technology behind NFTs also ensures that all transactions involving fashion items are secure and transparent. This allows buyers to confidently purchase luxury items without worrying about counterfeits or fraud. As the NFT industry grows exponentially, so does the concern over its environmental impact. NFTs, particularly those built on Ethereum, have been criticized for their significant energy consumption due to the proof-of-work mechanism that underpins the network. This consensus model requires massive computational power, contributing to high carbon emissions. However, as we move further into 2025, the NFT ecosystem is actively embracing more sustainable solutions, addressing these concerns head-on and striving for a greener future. While the energy consumption of traditional blockchain networks like Ethereum has raised alarms, the NFT community has not stood still. Efforts to mitigate the carbon footprint associated with NFTs have led to significant innovations, resulting in more environmentally friendly platforms and practices. In 2025, the transition to eco-friendly blockchain networks has become a primary focus for NFT creators and platforms. Rather than relying solely on energy-intensive blockchains like Ethereum, many have turned to alternative blockchains that use more energy-efficient protocols. Polygon is gaining immense popularity in the NFT space due to its proof-of-stake consensus mechanism. Unlike proof-of-work, which requires massive energy consumption, POS validates transactions with significantly lower energy demands. Polygon's network is designed to reduce carbon emissions while still providing the scalability needed for NFT projects to thrive. This makes it a preferred choice for environmentally conscious creators and collectors alike. Another eco-friendly blockchain gaining traction is Tezos. Known for its low energy consumption, Tezos operates on a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism, making it one of the most sustainable platforms for minting and trading NFTs. The Tezos network boasts a carbon-neutral protocol, ensuring that transactions are conducted in an environmentally responsible manner, which aligns perfectly with the growing demand for sustainability in the NFT space. Flow, the blockchain built for scalability and speed, is another example of an energy-efficient alternative. With its low-energy architecture and commitment to sustainability, Flow is becoming the go-to choice for high-profile NFT projects, such as those in the sports, gaming, and entertainment industries. Flow's architecture is designed to handle millions of transactions with a minimal environmental impact. By switching to blockchains like Polygon, Tezos, and Flow, the NFT community is significantly reducing its environmental footprint, contributing to the greening of the NFT space. These blockchains allow creators and collectors to enjoy the benefits of NFTs without worrying about their energy consumption. As part of their commitment to sustainability, several NFT platforms are also participating in carbon offset initiatives to balance out the environmental impact of the industry. These efforts are aimed at reducing the net carbon footprint of NFTs by investing in projects that counteract the environmental damage caused by blockchain networks. Some NFT platforms are now selling carbon-neutral NFTs by partnering with organizations that support environmental conservation and sustainable development projects. By purchasing these NFTs, buyers are essentially investing in projects that capture or reduce an equivalent amount of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, such as reforestation or renewable energy initiatives. The concept of green NFTs is becoming more prominent. Platforms that create green NFTs ensure that their entire minting process is aligned with eco-friendly practices. From using low-energy blockchain networks to supporting environmental initiatives, these platforms are setting a new standard for sustainability in the NFT world. Several NFT marketplaces have formed partnerships with environmental organizations to offset the carbon emissions associated with their operations. This collaboration helps to support efforts such as planting trees, reducing waste, and investing in clean energy, thereby making a positive contribution to the fight against climate change. As the industry continues to grow, these carbon offset programs are setting an example for how technology and sustainability can go hand in hand, and they provide consumers with the chance to participate in a greener NFT ecosystem. One of the most exciting aspects of NFTs is the sense of community they foster. Unlike traditional forms of digital art, which can often feel impersonal or detached, NFTs have created opportunities for individuals to connect with like-minded people, form exclusive communities, and engage directly with the creators they support. Whether it's through art collections, fan clubs, gaming guilds, or musical collaborations, NFTs are helping people come together in meaningful ways that were previously unimaginable. At the heart of NFTs is the ability to build a community of passionate collectors, creators, and supporters who share a common interest in digital ownership, art, gaming, and other aspects of the NFT space. NFTs have become exclusive passes that grant holders access to communities and experiences that would otherwise be difficult or impossible to access. These communities are built around shared interests and provide members with unique perks, events, and rewards. Many NFT projects create private communities for NFT holders, providing them with access to exclusive content and opportunities. For example, holders of a specific NFT collection may gain access to a private Discord server, where they can interact with other collectors and engage in exclusive discussions with the creators. These communities foster a sense of belonging and loyalty, giving participants a chance to connect with others who share their interests. NFT holders are often granted early access to future NFT drops, collaborations, and exclusive events. This creates an exciting environment where collectors feel a sense of privilege and exclusivity, knowing they are part of a select group that gets first dibs on new releases. Some NFT projects reward their most loyal community members with special edition NFTs, exclusive merchandise, or VIP access to virtual events and concerts. This sense of reward and recognition encourages active participation within the community, leading to greater engagement and a more passionate fan base. NFTs allow fans to directly support their favorite creators, whether they are artists, musicians, game developers, or influencers. By purchasing an NFT, fans can show their support in a tangible way, knowing that their contribution is going directly to the creator. This bypasses traditional intermediaries like record labels or streaming platforms, ensuring that creators receive a more significant portion of the revenue generated from their work. NFTs enable creators to offer personalized experiences to their most dedicated fans. For example, an artist could offer NFT holders exclusive access to a virtual meet and greet, private live streams, or even personalized artwork. This creates a deeper, more meaningful connection between the creator and their audience, fostering a sense of community and engagement. In some cases, NFT communities are even influencing the creation process. Fans who own specific NFTs may be given the opportunity to participate in the creative direction of future projects. For example, an artist might allow NFT holders to vote on the theme of a new album or decide on the artwork for the next collection, allowing fans to have a direct hand in shaping the creator's output. Through NFTs, creators can build stronger, more loyal fan bases by offering unique, value-driven experiences and rewards that resonate with their audience. This results in a win-win situation. Fans get exclusive access to experiences and content, while creators benefit from increased engagement, support, and revenue. The success of many NFT projects relies heavily on the strength of the community behind them. Fans who feel personally connected to a creator or project are more likely to become long-term supporters, helping to sustain the creator's career and drive future success. In some cases, NFT communities have even collaborated to co-create content or develop new projects. By allowing fans to actively participate in the creative process, NFTs provide a platform for crowdsourced innovation that benefits both the creator and the community. As we look ahead, the potential for NFTs seems endless. We're seeing an integration of NFTs with augmented reality and virtual reality, enabling users to experience their digital assets in new and immersive ways. Additionally, with the continued growth of the metaverse, NFTs will play a pivotal role in how we experience, own, and trade digital goods. As different platforms begin to work together, NFTs will become more versatile, allowing assets to be used across games, virtual worlds, and digital platforms seamlessly. We may also see NFTs integrated into physical world experiences such as tickets to events, loyalty programs, and identity verification. The possibilities are endless, and we're just scratching the surface. NFTs are here to stay in 2025. Whether you're a creator looking to monetize your work, a gamer wanting to truly own your assets, or an investor seeing the potential for long-term growth, NFTs are a powerful tool for the future. The industry has evolved significantly over the years, with improved technologies, sustainable practices, and real-world applications emerging. If you haven't already, now's the time to get involved, whether by creating, collecting, or just staying informed about the latest trends. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more insights into the world of NFTs and digital assets. Stay tuned to see how this digital revolution will continue to unfold in 2025 and beyond. Follow us on X, YouTube, Medium, Instagram, and Threads at True Crypto Insights and Crypto Tribex for podcast.